Hey, welcome to this Imagine video, which is a song that was written by John Lennon. Pretty simple song. We've got mostly C chords, F chords, and G chords for this song. We do also have a E7 that pops in and a D minor that also pops in. So what we're going to do for this song, if you don't know your full bar chord, I'm going to use the bar chord for this song. But if you don't know the full F bar chord, what you can do is you can take your C chord and you can take the top two fingers and you can move them down one string each. So you're going to have a finger on second string, first fret, third string, second fret, and fourth string, third fret. Kind of like an F major 7 chord, but it'll get you out of having to play a bar chord if you really want to play this song. So what we're going to do for the strumming pattern for this song is we're going to use an 8th note down strum, but we're going to accent the 2 and the 4. What do I mean by that? Well, if I play a C chord, it's going to be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So on the strumming, I'm kind of just tapping the 8th notes. And then on 2 and 4, I'm giving it a good full strum to get even these higher strings to ring out. So it's low, low, strum, low, 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 strum, low, 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 strum, low, 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 strum. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So let's start with the verse to this song. So the verse is pretty easy. We're just going back and forth between C and F. And that's pretty much what our verse is until we transition into the chorus. So the verse is just C and F. C, C and F. 2, 3, 4 and C. And F. So that is our verse. It's going one measure of C and one measure of F, and we're going back and forth, and we do that 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Chorus, once we get through the C and F parts of the verse, we're going to go F for half a measure, A minor for half a measure, D minor 7 for half a measure, F for half a measure. We're going to go G for 3 beats on this one. Living for today. 1, 2, 3, 4, G. And then it goes ooh. So we kind of get to hold that G on that last measure of the chorus. So let's go through this piece by piece on this chorus part. So we're going to start with an F chord for 2 beats. F, F, then we're going to switch to A minor for 2 beats, A minor, then D minor, then F for 2 beats, then we have G for 3 beats, 1, 2, 3, C for 1 beat, and then back to G, which we're going to strum and hold. So it'll sound like this from the beginning. For you one more time, starting at F again, all 8th notes. I'll go a little bit slower. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. And then once that happens, you go right back to the verse, which is just C and F again. So we have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 kind of what we have going on here. So I'm going to play this through just a little bit for you so that you can hear what it sounds like verse through the chorus. Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us. Above us only sky. Imagine all the people living day 2, 3, 4 verse. So that is your verse and chorus for this song. Now there is a part that goes towards the end, the part that goes, you may say I'm a dreamer. So after we play our chorus part, when we get the living life in peace. So once we get that part, sorry, that was horrible singing. So once we get through that, we're going to do a verse all the way through. We're going to do a little chorus part. We're going to do another verse through. And on that second part, after we come through the second chorus, we've got that G. Living life in peace. We're going to go to F for half measure. You may, and then G for half measure. Then C for half measure, dreamer. And then E7. Then back to F for half measure. Then G for half measure. And then C again for half measure. And E7. And then again, same pattern. F, G, C, E7, and then F, G, and then a full measure of C. 2, 3, 4. So if we go to that kind of after chorus part, or this you may say I'm a dreamer part, we've got living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. So someday you'll join us, and the world will be as one. So not a bad change. The chord, the progression is a half measure of F, a half measure of G, a half measure of C, and a half measure of E7, and then that repeats 1, 2, 3 times, and then the last time through, instead of going to that C and E7 measure, it just ends with the full measure of C. So when you download, or when you go look at the chord progression, or the chord chart for this song, you'll be able to see it a lot clearer. But in general, that's how we play through the verse and the chorus parts of the song Imagine.